hold on. I don't like the green. The green, the green, the green. The green's not pretty. I don't like it. Hold on. Oh, there's my mama. There's Sosa. My Sosa boy. Oh, there he is. There's my baby. Okay. There he is. Look at the handsome boy. Alright. What are you going to say now, everybody? What are you going to say now about Trumpy? He's called for them to release the files. What now? He's like, let's release them. Let's get this over with. And when he's calling it a hoax, he's calling the part where they're politicizing it and making it about him the hoax, not the whole thing a hoax. He's calling the politicization, is that how you say it? A hoax. How they, just like the Russia thing was a hoax. That's what he's talking about. How they're using it in politics to go after somebody in politics and to try to get them out of there and to try to make people hate him more. So, you know, what will be, what will be. What comes out, comes out. You have the lawyers saying Trump was not involved. You have the victims, many of them, saying Trump was not involved. But then they played a video of this gal, Katie Johnson, I think her name was, in 2016. And it was ironic how she said Tiffany had a blonde wig at 13. Tiffany had a blonde wig that she put, that Katie put on, and Trump said, "You look just like my daughter." And then proceeded to, because people know that he's made comments about Ivanka, just saying, if she wasn't my daughter, you know. Another thing people need to realize is Trump used to be a part of kind of Hollywood, in a sense. Okay? Trump said things to get a rise out of people. He knew it worked. And that's what he did. So, what he said on the Howard Stern show, what he said on the freaking bus to the journalist or the whatever, he says shit on purpose. Hello? He says things on purpose. Because he knows it drives people crazy. But another thing is, he's not that person anymore. Are people not allowed to change? When you see them acting a different way, I just learned about this in church yesterday too. I mean, I knew about it, but what the pastor was saying was, when you accept Christ into your heart, right, then people should be able to see change. If they don't see change, they don't see something happening inside of you that outwardly makes you different, then you gotta question yourself. Like, wait a minute, maybe it's not real what I was saying, or the prayer, or whatever. Because yes, you should be able to see a change. But the whole thing, now people can shut the hell up. Trump called for the Epstein files to be released. There you go. Now what? And if the Democrats cared so much about this, the ones that these bleeding hearts, give me a freaking break. They didn't give a shit when Biden was in there, did they? They did not care one bit. But they use it for politics. That's disgusting. Hi there, guys. Um, but I went to my grandson's dedication yesterday at church, my daughter and son-in-law's church. And my ex-husband was there, my son was there, my grandkids were there, and my son-in-law and my daughter. And then I went over to my daughter's afterwards, and we ordered katsu burgers. Anyone ever had those? Katsu burgers? Oh my gosh. Every time I go over there, that's what we order. They're a deep fried burger. Oh my gosh, they're delicious. Are you freaking kidding me? I had never had one until it was probably about almost a year ago I had my first one. But it's deep fried and it's so good. So yeah, I saw my ex. That was fun. You know, it's nice though that we can get along for the kids and the grandkids, you know what I mean? We're not at each other's throats. We're not talking bad about each other to our kids. Well, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe he is. Who knows? But it was a nice time. So I went over there and she had a sink full of dishes. Poor girl. Because she has a 4-month-old and a 2-year-old. So she's got her, and she's still nursing, so she's got her hands full. And I walked in there, you know, put on my mama apron and did all of her dishes and said, order us some food. It was nice. It was nice. Then I got back home to Sosa, took Sosa for a walk. It was a busy day yesterday. So nevertheless, on my weekend, I didn't get to sleep in. I was up early both days. Sosa had me up early Saturday morning, wanting to go outside. So I did that. Hi, Judge. How are you? Hello, guys. I can't read the chat because I'm driving. Only when I come to a stop I can. It's pouring down rain here in Washington. It's ugly and miserable. And I'm on my way up to my other property. I had to be, usually on Mondays, I'm up at the other property. But I had to be down at the other property because I had an appointment with AAA Fire to come and make sure everything was up to code and all that. So I had to be there for them. So now I'm heading to the other property. Judge, when are you coming to pick me up? We were talking about that yesterday, how we want to get out of this state. My daughter wants to really bad. I want to. They're thinking of Wyoming. I'm like, wow, Wyoming, really? I said, how about I'll live in Idaho, you guys live in Wyoming. There. Wyoming, huh? Oh gosh, I'm beat, tired. It's already been a crazy busy morning. I had a training. I had the AAA dudes there. Oh, tired. My maintenance called in sick. Well, technically, he didn't even call in. I messaged him this morning and I said, hey, read your emails. We've got that meeting because he doesn't read his emails. I said, we have that training. He's like, I was feeling sick all weekend. I'm not going to make it in. I'm like, really? Were you going to let me know? I said, all right, feel better. Anyways, then my sister called me. Her dog's been having seizures. Her little doggy. Look at Sosa. Look at how handsome he is. I noticed since I've been giving him that new food, look at his coat. It's gotten very shiny. It's not his hair isn't as coarse as it used to be. Look at how handsome he is. Look at my baby. But he hasn't been pooping as much. I don't know why. He used to poop like 3-4 times a day. Now I'm lucky if he poops once. I don't understand it. He's starting to get like me. I'm lucky if I go once a month. No, just kidding. It's a little TMI, sorry. I know. My son always goes shopping at my house for groceries. Every time he calls me, Mom, can I take a thing of coffee? Can I take a thing of bacon? I'm like, honey, help yourself. My food is your food. Montana is where the cabin. Oh, really? Ooh, I could do Montana. That's a cute house. I just need out of here. I think the reason I'm not as happy can be is because I hate it. Weren't so many damn people, then I'd be happy. In my old age, I've just I'm going to down in 2000, going through a bad area. I always go through that area. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Hello, Sophia. How are you? It's almost Christmas, guys. My mother's still in the rehab place. This gut feeling she's not going to be coming home. I feel that she's not going to make it home. Looking beyond, what's up, babe? How are you? See him? He's such a handsome man. I said, Sosa, are you my boyfriend? You my boyfriend? You be my boyfriend? He's cuddly. Alright, I just called to say, what are you going to say now? Trump's called for the release of the Epstein files, bitches. What are you going to say now? I mean, I'm not going to say he hasn't said crude and crass stuff. I mean, hello, we've all known that. That doesn't make him a pedophile. Sorry. Bye, Judge. Okay, I was at a red light, just so you know. Now I'm going. Have a good day, sweetie. 2 hours from everything. That's my kind of place. Let's go. That doesn't make him a pedophile. Just because he says crude, crass things. Look on the internet. How many people say crude, disgusting things? Give me a break. Doesn't make them a kitty diddler, does it? Just because he knew Epstein way back when, but then cut ties with him way back when. And I think it was just a bunch of old Donald Trump in his younger days, he was a cutie. But JFK, Junior, he was a heartthrob, baby. Go, so I can go. Okay, love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Can't wait to see how the Democrats vote on the Epstein files being released. How do you think the Democrats are going to vote? All of them yelling and screaming about it? Let's see. Let's see how they vote now. Just like about opening up the government. Wait, what? Who was yelling? No. Getting pissed that we were opening again? Wait, I thought that's what you guys wanted. Liars. Bye, guys. Love you.